Hi, I'm Caleb from FERNO, and this is our Power X1. So we're going to demo this product from the head end, working our way to the foot end. One thing to note about training on the Power X1 is anything in red has a function or it moves. So with that, we're going to start with our ergo frame. There's 3 advantages to the ergo frame. One, if you drop it down, it's going to give you 10% less of a profile than any other stretcher. So those tight quarters, small houses, or narrow hallways, you can easily maneuver. 2, you have different size EMTs and medics, so ergonomically, you want to get in a better position to lift. You can lift and load from any locking position. And 3, in its highest position, you can easily maneuver it like a shopping cart. Very easy to maneuver. A few accessories to talk about at the head end is our O2 bottle mount, which you have your option of your head end or your foot end, and our storage pouch where you can put accessories inside or on top. We have a gas assisted headrest, so with those larger patients it's actually going to help assist you. The other thing that's nice to note is you don't have to squeeze both at the same time. I can squeeze left or just right and you can go up. You don't need to assume on both of those. Moving on down, you'll see there's a cycle counter that will help you with your fleet maintenance. Anytime you have an up or down motion on this, it's going to track that, so you'll know how much the stretcher is actually getting used for your fleet maintenance. Moving on down, these are our bariatric surface extenders. The reason I say bariatric is this stretcher can serve as your bariatric stretcher along with just your normal stretcher. Its first locking position, it's completely horizontal, so if you needed to start an IV, you could easily start an IV. And again, 700 pounds, keyword is unassisted. So this stretcher will lift 700 pounds all day without a problem. It has 5 locking positions to teeter your patient in dependent on their size. Moving on down, these are our directional wheel locks. They'll help you, one person can steer with that engaged. They'll lock those wheels. With it disengaged, obviously all 4 wheels are moving. Another thing you're gonna note is our base is a longer, wider butt base with offset casters, smoother wheels with no traction. The reason why there's no traction or tread on there is because there's no power, it's not spinning, so you have more surface area. So with this longer base and the offset wheels, you have an 82% more stable cot, again reducing the chance of injury. One other thing down here is this cot is truly the only universal cot. It'll fit into an antler lock bar right here or into our Pro F1 fastener. Moving on down, we have a 3-stage IV pole as one of your accessories. Again, touching on the anything in red moves or has a function. So there's your 3 tiers to close, disengage. Just do the opposite, tuck back down. Now if you're doing any long transports, this is our knee gauge function. So any longer patients, long transports, or a hip fracture, this is very comfortable for the patient. Your other option is going to be the Trendelenburg shock frame. Our wheel locks are always center mounted, so without looking, I always know where my wheel locks are, as opposed to on the actual wheel and chasing it. So without looking, I can always disengage and engage my wheel lock. Moving to the head end, a few things you'll see is we also offer the option of a foot end O2. And now let's get to the battery. So when we took this product to market, a few of the things we asked is what's most important to the customers, and they said batteries. So this is a lithium-ion battery, which actually also has a fuel gauge. So each bar is a quarter, so 0 to 25, 25 to 50, so on and so forth. On a fully charged battery with a 250-pound patient, you get 113 cycles. With a 700-pound patient, remember we discussed this stretcher can also serve as your bariatric. So unassisted, 700 pounds, 42 cycles with each battery. Then for the functionality, we're going back to ergonomics. So dependent on your user, what's more comfortable for them, dependent on their height. Minus is gonna go down the same way on the top as it does here. Plus is gonna go up the same way as it does here as well. If you have any questions, please contact your local FERNO rep. Thank you.